Hello everyone, Torrin here with another video, and today we have a very special video, another song from Divide Music, one that's been out for a while that I actually was originally avoiding to listen to until I heard other songs and then got into the reaction videos and then it kind of got pushed back into the wayside, so now we're going ahead and watching it now. So, without further ado, Divide Music, we're bringing in Seven Deadly Sins and King, the Sloth Sin. Let's get into the video. Okay, so as a little bit of a preface for those that have not watched Seven Deadly Sins before, uh, it's a very fun anime. It is a little bit heavy on the fan service side of things from time to time, so fair warning on that. That being said, the story actually is very good. The animation of everything is really well done. Definitely worth the watch. I know some people it's not going to be their thing because of all of the fan service, and I understand that. But if you can look past that, it's beautiful. But King, aka the King of the Fairies, but also King, his name. So, let's see what the King of the Fairies brings for us. I've listened to every other, just to preface really quick, I've listened to every other song for the different sins that Divide Music has done already. The only one that's missing from that, I believe, is Merlin. And I'm praying Merlin gets a fucking song at some point. We need the song, like we need all we need the seven sins, you know? It I know I'm stuttering and ending up fumbling over my own words here, but yeah, we need the seventh sin. That's the only one that's missing from this. But enough of my ranting. Let's get into the video. Oh man. Oh man, I love this video already. Just the little cut-ins and everything like that. The song, obviously, I'm thinking, but this is heavy right off the bat.
Hear the sound of songbirds sing in the forest, where I am king.
But yeah, he can also kind of change his shape and everything too. He can change how he looks. And Diane. I'm glad to see the representation of that. Because that is a very big part of his character. Help being another huge part of it. Like, I know so much about the anime. I want to keep talking about these different moments, but I don't want to talk over the song though.
Try to forget it, it's so hard to let go, and I know what's responsible.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, King came in at this point and made her look like an absolute bitch. She was kicking ass, and then he just came in and said, "Try me." Fuck. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna need a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay. There's with King, there are, to me at least, there are three primary points to his character, and all three of them got hit, both in the video and in the lyrics of the song. So, absolutely beautiful job, 10 out of 10 in terms of nailing the feel for that character. Now, let's start from the beginning here. Uh, the in the first verse there we see a little bit with Diane, who is one of the other seven deadly sins. Uh, and without a doubt, the relationship that those two end up building and having is one of the biggest pieces of his character, without a doubt at all. That being said, it is also playing on a little bit of the trope and everything because of the fact that she's a giant and he's a fairy type of deal. Still, it's very beautifully done in the story, and it doesn't really feel quite trope-y and everything as much anyways as it does in other shows and movies that try to do a similar thing. Um, but then we get into bits with Helbram, which is the fairy and also the green-haired human because he can switch back and forth in shapes too. Um, I don't know if that's a thing with all of the fairies or if that's just something that is kind of unique to more powerful ones. But anyways, but yeah. So that is a huge part of his entire backstory and everything right there. That is like a huge drive and motivation in terms of what has led him to this point is his best friend turned enemy. Um, and then you have Bon, the Foxen, uh, and also his sister. That was fucking rough, Divide. You ain't have to do Bond like that. I've heard both of your Bond songs. Why did you have to do Bond like he was the bad guy? Oh, I won't spoil anything for those that haven't seen it. For those of y'all that have seen it, you know. Overall rating, though, this. Ah, man. This is a tough one, and I say that because of the fact that the song itself, I was rocking out. I was vibing the entire time. It was such a great song. But there's so many bits from the lyricism and everything used, as well as bits in the video that I usually try to avoid, but the sheer fact you have to understand it's a music video. If you're going to have a video to a song, especially like this, it needs to fit with the feel of that song. And this fit 100%. Um, 8.5. I'll do 8.5. It is a little bit higher than Divine Justice. I would not feel it being fair putting it at an 8, but it doesn't quite hit that same mark that I first felt when I heard Death to the King. So 8.5 I feel is completely fair for this song. Thank you all so much for coming on by. Thank you, Divide, for making this song. And we will see you all. I'm not sure with what next. I'm trying to go ahead and diversify out to some other people real quick, hear a song or two just to see if I kind of like their style and everything and what else I want to hear from them potentially. Uh, just that way we can divide up from, well, divide, but Fable, Rustage, Falcon Shield, because that's about all we've done on here, really. So, we will be coming in with a new artist next time. Who that artist is, though, I'm not sure at all. But until then, I will see you all on Sunday in the next video.